They call me a rugged individualist. A man who carves his path through the wilderness, relying on grit, skill, and a little luck. I've hunted my meals, built my shelters, and stared down the kind of storms most folks only see in disaster movies. And I'll tell you straight. Prepping. That thing so many people treat like a religion these days. It's a waste of time. Now, don't get me wrong. Self-reliance. That's the backbone of life. Knowing how to start a fire without a lighter. How to find water when the tap runs dry. Or how to defend yourself when no one's coming to help. Those are skills worth having. But hoarding beans in a bunker. Building a stockpile big enough to ride out Armageddon. That's not survival. That's fear. The truth is, the world doesn't work the way preppers think it does. You can't prepare for every scenario. Maybe you've got enough food for 6 months, maybe even a year. But what happens after that? What happens when your water purifier breaks, when your ammo runs out, when the batteries go dead? You can't stockpile your way out of entropy. And let's talk about the elephant in the room. Materialism. Prepping has become a business, a multi-billion-dollar industry. They sell you fear in the form of freeze-dried meals, tactical gadgets, and doomsday bunkers. The truth is, most of these preppers aren't buying survival. They're buying stuff. They're chasing a sense of control through their credit cards. But no amount of gear can save you from the randomness of catastrophe. And then there's the cold, hard reality. Not everyone makes it. In any serious event, there are casualties. No amount of stockpiling will change that. You can't predict who will survive and who won't. Odds are, some of these preppers, despite their mountains of gear, will be among the first to go. Preparing for an uncertain future doesn't make you invincible. It just gives you an illusion of control. And while they're busy hoarding, they're giving away the most precious resource they have. Their present. Every dollar spent on a bug-out bag is a dollar not spent improving their lives today. Every hour spent planning for an apocalypse that may never come is an hour lost to their family, their friends, their craft. Real resilience isn't about stashing away for a future disaster. It's about living fully now, while learning to adapt to whatever comes. The irony is, the rugged individualist, the lone wolf, is a myth. Even out here in the wilderness, I rely on others. I learn from the wisdom of those who came before me. I share what I know with those who will listen. That's how humans have survived for millennia. Not by hiding in holes, but by standing together. Prepping is rooted in fear. Fear of collapse. Fear of the unknown. Fear of others. But fear is a poor foundation for survival. If you really want to be ready for whatever comes, learn to live with less. Learn to adapt. Learn to connect. Because when the world changes, as it always does, it won't be the preppers who survive. It'll be the people who can thrive in any circumstance. Not just the ones they prepared for. So, go ahead. Learn the skills. Practice the crafts. Have your important paperwork ready to go in a weather-safe container. Keep a month's supply of commodities on hand. Those are smart, practical steps. But beyond that, it's just crazy fear. Don't waste your life pursuing a false illusion of control. True survival isn't about what you've stockpiled. It's about who you are.